Well, scleroderma, it's a hard disease to pronounce and a hard disease to deal with. Maureen Sauve knows that. She's been living with scleroderma for years and works with the Scleroderma Society of Ontario. She joins us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Annette.
So how have you been doing with your condition? Because I know over the years we've been talking to you and it seems that it keeps progressing, but there are new hopes on the horizon.
There certainly are. I mean, it is a progressive disease, but there's been lots of headway in dealing with antifibrotic drugs, particularly for the lungs. So for our patients, that is one of the biggest concerns is the hardening of the lungs, this fibrosis or scar tissue that settles there and obviously compromises both the quality of life and the quantity.
Because it starts with, it literally means hardening of the skin, correct?
It does, and that's the most visible sign of the illness. It tends to show up in the hands first, and then the disease it'll lay down this extra collagen. The immune system weirds out and lays down this extra collagen, which effectively is scar tissue and throughout the body, so different organs, the lungs, heart, GI. These obviously compromise our the functioning of the human body. So this fibrosis is really the biggest concern. And the fact that there are improvements in treatments for fibrosis, and there's so much research going on in the area, is really very helpful.
Mm-hmm. And you've been fronting a lot of that research in Ontario and in Canada. When I think of this disease, I always think of you as being the face of it, because you're showing that things can get done and that things need to get done.
Oh, absolutely. Things can be done. You know, a small group of committed people making enough noise really does make a difference. And, you know, we've been so blessed with our sponsors, our donors. Even small donations make a huge difference to a small charity. And we've been able to leverage those funds in finding matching dollars for our researchers from the Canadian Institutes of Health Research and the Arthritis Society and other organizations where, we can effectively double the impact of the dollars that we invest in research.
Mm-hmm. And you have some fundraising events coming up next week. You have a golf tournament, first of all, and then you've got this great Make a Move campaign.
Yes, we do. So we have a golf tournament this Saturday out at Farnborough Hills, and then we have across the province a number of walks happening. London has already had their walk, but Toronto and Hamilton both have their walks on the 25th. 9:30 a.m. registration. Hamilton, we're actually in Ancaster at Fieldcoat Memorial, 9:30 registration. And Toronto at Budapest Park. The following day at 10:30, there is a registration at Vaughan at the Valor Hall Park. It's their first walk this year. And Ottawa this year will be continuing a virtual walk, so there's no in-person event. Mm-hmm. But Make a Move is just a sort of a fun way. It doesn't have to walk, but historically it has been. But you can dance, you can ride a bike. One of our docs, an amazing doctor out of St. Joe's, Dr. Maggie Larche, has been riding her bicycle across Scotland for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, that's awesome. And we have to give a shout out to Scleroderma Man as well, who's been lighting up my Twitter feed, showing all the different movements, and he's moving around all over Canada and all over Ontario and our region. He was even at our station a few days ago. So Maureen, yes, good luck with the event. And again, this is a hard word. It's such a hard word that your website is hardword.ca for more information. We'll get that link up at our website, chch.com. Nice to chat with you today.